winning the 700th game, etching your place in the annals of high school sports in this area.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a great honor for the players that played here. Being from the type of school we're at, you know, academically minded, I felt that, you know, it kind of gave us some exposure outside our own community about what the accomplishments have been over the years. I've had a lot of great players, a lot of kids that have overachieved in some ways, and you know, it's just I've been here long enough to, you know, accumulate a lot of wins. So it's
That's good.
I don't know what else to say.
That's good.
Nice, Irvin. Hey, Coach. Patrick Gleason here, Roper class of '86. Before I get into my little message I have for you, I want you to check out these great little clips I found from some dusty old VHS tapes in my garage.
Let's see if Ernie has something else to say while we take a quick break here in between quarters.
Well, we've got a super crowd here tonight. I can't believe all the people we've got here. I think things have really turned around for the Roper Athletic Department in the last year and a half.
We've made progress.
Well, I'll tell you, with all these people out here, I don't see how we couldn't be, you know, anything but optimistic about the future. And the way our team's playing tonight with mostly underclassmen, I think we've got a, you know, just a super program, and I honestly believe that in the near future we're going to put our name on the map. Well, excuse me for a minute. We'll wait till this cheer's over with.
Yeah, Roper seems to have some good cheerleaders out tonight. Although we don't have any real cheerleaders, the kids at the school seem to be real fired up about the game.
Well, like I was saying, the only way Luckett can get back in this ball game here is to foul Roper, and then, you know, for us to miss our foul shots. If we convert on our foul shots, I think this one's pretty safe.
Here we have again super fan Chris Bradley for the Roper team. He really gets this crowd fired up, and I'm sure it does a lot for the Roper team. Luckett team looks a bit discouraged now, but I'm sure.
Ernie, you came to Roper at a time of great change. We had just recently moved half of our campus from the idyllic, beautiful and nurturing Bloomfield Hills campus to the then Alcatraz-like comforts of the Birmingham campus. And on top of that, many of us, myself included, had previously fled from really negative experiences in other schools, jock-centered situations. You know, that whole Lord of the Flies, locker room of horror kind of thing. And so I think when you first arrived, for some of us, the last thing we wanted to see, and how we were perceiving you then, was just some big jock-driven steamroller coming in and just flattening and deflavorizing everything that made Roper unique and wonderful and fun and interesting and safe. So I'm pretty sure you encountered a considerable amount of resistance during your first few years. But I'm really glad you stuck it out. I'm sure a lot of us are. I'm sure many of us are really glad you stuck it out. Thanks for sticking it out.
With Roper leading. Again, my name's Alvin Hiller. Next to me is Ernie Righetti.
As you know, Roper did join a conference this year, the SMAC, and Luckett is one of the members of this conference. I think
good teams in this conference.
It definitely is, and you know, I think that Luckett is going to be one of our big rivals for years to come. I don't, you know, I can see the crowd, how many people we have here tonight, and I think this conference is a good thing for Roper, and I'm sure it's a good thing for Luckett too.
So as I was saying, I know you encountered a bit of strange resistance when you were first starting off at Roper. And in retrospect, much of that really wasn't very fair to you, and I apologize for that. But what none of us could have known then, although I suspect you probably knew all along, was that your intention was never to change our wonderful and wacky, freaky, deaky, geeky school into something that it wasn't, but instead to lift its athletic excellence up to meet the level of its academic and social excellence. And by golly, good fighting, Tuna, that's just what you did. When I think about all that you've done for the school, how many kids you've reached, it's just incredible. It's amazing, and it's a life's work, Ernie. And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud to know you, and I'm incredibly grateful and profoundly humbled by it all. Once again, Coach, you set the bar high for us all. And at some point early on, I wondered if Roper would ever get under your skin and become a part of you. Because I think Roper at first seemed a little strange to you, because it is strange. But I'll tell you, by the time I was graduating, I wasn't worried anymore. I remember that year, the girls' varsity basketball team had won the district championship. And at our sports banquet at the end of the year, Ernie, you know, most of us saw you as kind of tough, even though we called you Papa Smurf at the time. And you got up and you were talking about your team, and you were so proud of them. And you loved them, and you got all choked up. You were fighting back tears to talk about your team. And I remember sitting out there at the time thinking like, yeah, we got him. Roper's in him now.
Well, as we're winding down here, I'd just like to say we do have a brand new booster club at Roper. We need all the parents to support this booster club. Come out, support their athletes. Our next meeting is Thursday, the 19th at 7 o'clock. I hope we'll see more parents out there.
Oh, bad news. That's it. That's the game. Roper has won it. 64-47 ball game. My name is Alvin Hill with Ernie Righetti. That was the Luckett Roper ball game. And I'm very happy to see that my ball club won this evening.
I'll tell you, that's had to be the best ball game Roper's played this year. They're a young club, and I think they're improving as we go on. I mean, good things to come.
Yeah.
So in closing, what I really wish I could do is reach out and give you a great big bear hug and a big sloppy wet kiss. But I'm in Los Angeles and you're in the mitten. So I'm just gonna say this, Ernie, I hope that you fully grasp the magnitude of our collective gratitude for all that you've done for our beloved Roper School. We love you, Coach. You're the best. Thank you for everything. And now, I'm gonna get back to the business of paying it forward and bust my son's chops a little bit. Let's go, Irvin, let's make the shot. Sweet sweetness.
Roper, Luckett ball game, and I think that's it. I think they already cut me off. Oh well.